Hello, Gemini, Sun Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Gemini, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So, with all that being said, Gemini, let's get started. How does Gemini currently view this relationship? All right, Gemini. So, we do have the King of Pentacles, we do have the Queen of Wands, and then we also have the Hermit out here. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Devil. Okay. Gemini, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, deep down inside, you feel like this person that you currently find yourself connecting with is pining after you for all of the wrong reasons, okay? Which is kind of making it very, very hard for you to obviously trust this person and allow yourself to be vulnerable with this person. Now, I'm not entirely sure, Gemini, what it is that you think this person's pining after you for, but there's something about you feeling like they just don't have good intentions when it comes down to you. And it's just something that you feel like deep down inside. It's something that's kind of hard to explain is what I'm gathering. But let's look at them and see how they're currently viewing this relationship with you. How does this person currently view this relationship? Oh, God. Okay. Somebody can feel you moving on. Somebody can feel you moving on, man, and they don't fucking like it. They don't fucking like it. And I feel like this is the person that you feel didn't have good intentions when it came down to you. You know, it's interesting, Gemini, because I do see you connecting with someone else. And whoever this other person is that you're connecting with, they make you feel safe. They make you feel secure. They make you feel wanted. They make you feel desired. But with this other human over here, man, it's like they made you feel the complete opposite. I feel like now that you're connecting with this other individual, you can like notice a drastic difference, right? Between how this King of Pentacles makes you feel versus how this King of Wands used to make you feel. And I think that you love the way that this King of Pentacles makes you feel because they don't make you feel like how this one over here made you feel. You guys still have a very strong, intense soul type connection to one another, Gemini. So with that being said, they can feel you moving forward and moving on with your life. And it looks like this person wants to stop you from officially moving forward and moving on with your life. Okay. So with that being said, I do see this person fighting to get you back. I do see this person wanting to make things right with you. I do see this person wanting to reconnect with you. We'll see, though, how you respond and react to all of this, okay? How does... Actually, I want to look at this King of Pentacles. We have the Moon. We have the Queen of Cups. And then we also have the Ten of Wands. This King of Pentacles knows how much you suffered with this King of Wands that you were once upon a time romantically involved with. And I just kind of feel like they want to show you how different they actually are. And I feel like you already know how different, you know, this King of Pentacles is compared to this, you know, individual that you were dealing with here from your past. But I do see them taking it upon themselves, you know what I mean? To like prove to you how different they are and how much they, you know, actually do care about you and how much they actually do love you and how much they actually do mean well. Okay. I just feel like this person from your past was just incapable of the things that this King of Pentacles is capable of. See, this King of Wands was incapable of making you feel safe, of making you feel secure. But this King of Pentacles, man, they know exactly what it takes to make you feel safe and to make you feel secure. And you do. And you definitely do. You're definitely leveling up. I will say that, okay? Definitely leveling up in the love department, okay? How does Gemini feel? We have the King of Swords. We got the Nine of Wands. And then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. In regards to how you're currently feeling, I don't feel like you're shocked or surprised by this person's return whatsoever. It's as if you knew that this person will eventually come back trying to fix or repair things here with you. I am definitely getting, if you do see this person in person, you're going to notice a significant change within their physical appearance is what I'm gathering. How can I say this to how do I say this to you? I just feel like this ending between the two of you, it did take a massive toll on them. And I think that it's going to show if you ever do get the chance to actually see this person in person. I just feel like this person hasn't really been taking care of themselves, you know? Like, I don't feel like this person has really been taking care of themselves. Yeah. In some way, shape, and or form. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. We have the Four of Cups, we have the Chariot, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. Not only has this person not been taking care of themselves since this like ending transpired between the two of you, they've also just been sitting around allowing life to just like pass them by. They haven't really been doing much with their life is what I'm gathering. It's as if they feel like they're just in a very stagnant place right now. You know, another thing that I am definitely getting to is that this person really did feed off of you. They really did feed off of you. So you could have found yourself feeling very drained and very depleted. I just feel like you made them feel important. You made them feel wanted. You made them feel desired and seen is what I'm getting. And now that you're not in their life, it's like they feel like shit. They feel like shit because they don't have anybody in their life that's making them feel wanted or desired. If anything, it's like they're surrounded by people who don't make them feel the way that you made them feel. And they want that feeling back. Hence why you're going to notice a significant change within their physical appearance. Because they're surrounding themselves with people who don't really care about them, who don't really look at them the way that you looked at them, you know? Like, is what I'm getting. It's like when people look at them, they don't see their value and or worth. But you, on the other hand, it's like you didn't make them feel that way. You made them feel like they were all that, you know what I mean? And a bag of chips. But everybody that this person has been coming into contact with, man, oh my God. It's like they make them feel unwanted, you know? You know what's interesting, Gemini, is that when you were with this person, I don't know, man, I just get this gut feeling that when you were with this person, you felt very insecure within yourself. But before you actually met this individual, like, you found yourself feeling like you were all that in a bag of chips because you are. Because you are. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like your relationship with this person kind of changed you. Like, it made you feel like you were worthless. It made you feel unattractive. It made you feel unwanted. It made you feel undesired, you know? And I don't know, like, I just feel like their energy started to like rub off on you and you started to like absorb that energy and you internalized it as your own is what I'm getting. But now that this person's not in your life, oh my goodness, like you find yourself at peace. You find yourself feeling like you're all that in a bag of chips because you fucking are. And I think it's safe to say that, you know, the reason why you felt the way that you felt when you were with this person had way more to do with them and less to do with you. Because this is somebody who feels very insecure within themselves. This is somebody who feels like they're not enough. So when this person got with you and you made them freaking feel like gold, you know what I mean? Like, it was the best feeling on earth, you know? And now that, like, you guys are not together anymore, it's like they feel like crap. It's like they feel like shit. Like, and I'm getting that they're not taking care of themselves, man, in some way, shape, or form. Like, they're not really taking care of themselves. Like, I don't know if this person's eating excessively, or, you know, if this person is just not keeping up with their hygiene or what the case may be, but I don't know. It's just, they just haven't been, they just haven't been taking care of themselves. They just haven't. They just haven't. All right, let's keep going. Well, yeah. Yeah, they want that feeling back. They want to feel like gold again. They want to feel wanted again. They want to feel desired again, because right now they don't feel wanted. They don't feel desired. They just don't. They just don't. Everybody around them, man, and even the people that they're coming into contact with, they just kind of like make this individual feel like they're a loser, is what I'm getting. You didn't make them feel like a loser. You made this person feel like they were like the best thing that could ever happen to you. You know what I mean? Like, you really did like treat this one over here like gold, honey. Like gold. I don't know, like this person just kind of comes off to me as like an energy vampire. Like this person was really feeding off of like your energy, your confidence. I'm also getting that too. What actions will Gemini take towards this person or moving forward? Good for you, Gemini. Good for you. We have the Three of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, and then we also have the Six of Swords. When it comes on to them and your relationship with them, it looks like you're deciding to turn your back on this person and keep things as is between the two of you, which is basically over. Because at the end of the day, you know your value and you know your worth, and you know what you deserve and what you don't deserve. And the way that this person and this dynamic, you know, had you feeling as well as thinking, because I'm also getting that too, it's just not something that you deserve. It's just not something that you want to continue to have a part of your life. You know, you're making it your mission and priority to surround yourself with people who make you feel good. You're making it your mission and priority to surround yourself with people who see your value and see your worth. Not people who don't see your value, not people who don't see your worth. It's like you're looking at this person like they don't even deserve to be in your presence, because they don't. They really, really don't. What actions? We have the Four of Cups to the Two of Cups, and then we also have the Hierophant. They just miss having someone around who loves them, who cherishes them, who cares about them, and they don't have that. And they just want that back. They just want that back. And that's the problem that I'm kind of having here with this individual. That's all that keeps showing up here for this person. Well, I just want to feel better about myself. I just want to feel wanted. I just want to feel desired. I just want to feel seen. I just don't want to feel like I'm a loser anymore. You know what I mean? It's like that's all that we're really getting off of this person. We're not getting an energy of, damn, I fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have treated Gemini this way. You know, I shouldn't have did this to them. I shouldn't have did that to them. No, no, no. All we're getting is, I just want to feel better about myself. And when I was with Gemini, you know, Gemini made me feel like gold. You know, Gemini made me feel like I was the hottest thing that hits, you know, that has hit God's green earth. Like, that's all we're getting off of this person. That's literally all we're getting. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So needless to say, I feel like you're making the right decision by turning your back on this person and continue to proceed forward, you know, with your life without this individual in it. I also love the fact, and I feel like this relationship taught you that, Gemini. I also love the fact that you're surrounding yourself with people who see your value, who see your worth, who make you feel good, who don't turn around and try to tear you down or suck you dry, and not in a good way. Like, I do love the fact that you learned that from your experience, you know, with this person, and, you know, you're very determined to not make the same mistakes again. So if you start to notice, you know, yourself surrounding yourself with people who don't know your value, who don't know your worth, who don't treat you like you aren't who the fuck you are, you're not gonna waste any time. You're not gonna waste any time cutting that individual out of your life. You know, I feel like what happened was, and Kanye actually said this, when you start to surround yourself with people who don't treat you like you are who you are, you'll start to forget who you are. And I feel like that message alone just resonates so freaking well with you, because, you know, this is, let's be honest here, okay? Like, this is somebody who saw your value, this is somebody who saw your worth, and they wanted a piece of you and your energy. And it looks like they were able to obtain that. And in the end, it's like this person left you feeling like you weren't all that in a bag of chips. It's like this person left you feeling like you weren't attractive, like you weren't enough. And it's crazy because the moment that this person's out of your life, it's like all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It's like you find yourself feeling good about yourself. You find yourself at peace, you know? Something that this relationship clearly didn't bring you. You also find yourself far more like energized. I'm also getting that, but it makes sense. You know, I do feel like this is like an energy vampire. This is somebody who feeds off of other people's energy. Because this person's not confident within themselves, they tend to like surround themselves with people that are very confident within themselves so they can like, you know, feed off of that person's, you know, energy. And that's exactly what this person did to you. So then there's that. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Wands. We also have the 7 of Cups. And then we also have the High Priestess out here. They're never going to. That's the thing. They're never going to. And I think that that reality is already, you know, starting to kind of sink in. The way that you made them feel, ain't nobody going to make them feel that way. Because at the end of the day, I feel like you made this person feel more important, you know, than they actually are, is what I'm gathering. And no one else is going to sit here and make this person feel more important than they actually are. Nobody's going to sit here and do that. Like, the moment somebody lays eyes on this person, you know, they're going to see that this is somebody who doesn't really have much to bring to the table. They're going to see that this is somebody who just doesn't measure up to what they're truly looking for. I just see this person getting rejected, you know, left and freaking right. Hence why they feel like a loser. Hence why they feel like nobody wants them. Hence why they feel, you know, insecure. It's because when people look at them, they don't really see what you saw. They don't see what you saw. You know, they don't see somebody of value. They don't see, you know, somebody worth building or establishing a life with like you did, you know? And I just feel like they just want somebody to make them feel that way. And the thing is that they're looking for somebody who's going to make them feel the way that you made them feel. And ain't nobody trying to volunteer to make this person feel the way that you made them feel. No, nobody's trying to do that. And this is why they want you back so badly, because they just want to feel good about themselves all over again. They just want to feel wanted. They just want to feel loved. They just want to feel important. They just want to feel like they matter to somebody, you know? And they're surrounding themselves with people who look at them like, yeah, I mean, you just don't matter. You just ain't all that in a bag of chips, you know? Like, ain't nobody going crazy or bananas over this person. Ain't nobody doing that. Nobody's doing that. And this is why they want you back so badly. It just kind of looks like they had, you know, their chance with you. And it kind of looks like the moment that you decided to walk away from this was the last time that, you know, you decided, you know, to continue to deal with this person. You know, I think that the last time that you gave this person another chance to like do right by you in this dynamic that they share with you, they chose not to. And I think that that was like the straw that basically broke the camel's back, at least for you. So revisiting this is just not something that I foresee you doing. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.